And even as the Jubilee administration continues putting both temporary and permanent steps to ensure that they rein in on the soaring food prices, which have also raised the cost of living, the challenge has already provided good campaign fodder for the opposition ahead of the August 8th election. While taking advantage of the public discontent due to the high cost of living, the opposition has been hitting the government hard, arguing that the Jubilee regime does not deserve a second term in office due to lack of proper planning and creating a crisis for their own monetary gain. Our senior political affairs reporter Chris Thairu interrogates how the high cost of living has become a political issue that might just be one of the determining factors ahead of the August poll.
For months now, Kenyans have been grappling with the high cost of living that continues to pinch deeper into the pockets of the common mwananchi. The price of 2 kg packet of unga recently retailing at 170 shillings before the government intervened and subsidized the price down to 90 shillings. But despite the intervention, that has also waived duties on milk and sugar for a period of 90 days as a temporary measure, the prices of other essential commodities still remain high, including the rising prices of fuel. The challenges proved good ammunition for the opposition NASA, led by their presidential flag bearer Raila Odinga, who will take on incumbent President Uhuru Kenyatta in the August 8th elections.
Mpaka saa ile imekwisha ndio wanaamka. Mahindi hakuna. Tunaenda Mexico.
Hata wajui kuweka fertilizer, bei yake imezorota. Wanaleta fertilizer bovu kwa sababu ya hali ya ufisadi.
Tutanganya ati on Wednesday wanaenda Mexico kuleta ugali. Baada ya siku moja wanasema imefika.
But the government has been quick to caution the opposition against capitalizing on the high cost of living.
Unga is affordable again to the ordinary Kenyan, and no matter the amount of debate or the amount of inquisition, there is likely nothing that can be done to change that fact that 2 kilograms of unga cost 90 shillings.
However, experts and policymakers of food security in the country insist that it is high time for the issue of food security is delinked from politicians.
The policy issues that we have in the country are some of the best. The countries in the region and even far are using our policies. We have a problem in the implementation stage. And this is where maybe the politicians are capitalizing on. So we come up with the strategies, and those strategies, we leave them to the politicians to guide us on how to implement them.
According to some policymakers, the government is also to blame for the crisis due to lack of effective coordination between the different agencies in government that are tasked to deal with food insecurity in the country.
Garama Kuraru project was a very good initiative. And one way that we shall be able to get out of where we are is to be able to utilize our water resources effectively. Now we are in the wrong lanes. And within a few days or a few months, the rains will be over. You will be surprised that within a week, we'll be complaining that we don't have water.
Given that the measures that the government has taken are just temporary, it still faces the challenge of ensuring that the long-term